Hello everybody and welcome to Factoring Quadratics, practice number 8. In the first example we have a leading coefficient of 2 and a constant of minus 20. So we start by multiplying those two together, which gives us minus 40. Now the different ways of multiplying two numbers together to get minus 40 include minus 1 times 40, minus 2 times 20, minus 4 times 10 and minus 5 times 8. And these two numbers also need to add up to give us a positive 3, which is here. Minus 5 plus 8 gives us positive 3. So then we need to rewrite the expression again, but we replace plus 3x with minus 5x plus 8x. And then we want to find the greatest common factor for the first two terms, which in this case is x. And to get the 2x squared minus 5x, we would need to times x by 2x minus 5. Then the greatest common factor for the second two terms is 4, and to get 8x minus 20, we would need to times 4 by 2x minus 5. And because these two brackets are the same, we know we're on the right path, and we know that the first bracket of our solution is 2x minus 5. And as you can see, we've written down that this bracket is times by x, and it's times by plus 4. So the second bracket is x plus 4. In the next expression, we start by multiplying the leading coefficient 3 by the constant 20, which gives us 60. Now I'm going to use two negative numbers to multiply together to get 60 because you can see they also need to add up to minus 17. So we could have minus 1 times minus 60, minus 2 times minus 30, minus 3 times minus 20, minus 4 times minus 15, and minus 5 times minus 12. Now you can see that minus 5 plus minus 12 would add up to minus 17. So these are the numbers we're going to use, and we're going to rewrite the expression, but instead of writing minus 17x, we're going to replace that with minus 5x minus 12x. Then we take the greatest common factor from the first two terms, which is x, and for us to get 3x squared minus 5x, we'll need to multiply that by 3x minus 5. And the greatest common factor for the second two terms is 4, and for us to get minus 12x plus 20, we'd have to multiply it by 3x minus 5 because of this minus sign outside the brackets. Because if you subtract a negative number, it's the same as adding that number. Then we need to check that these two brackets are the same, which they are. So the first bracket of our solution is 3x minus 5. And as you can see above, we have multiplied that bracket by x and by minus 4. So the second bracket is x minus 4. In the next expression, we start by multiplying 2 by minus 18, which gives us minus 36. We can get minus 36 from multiplying minus 1 times 36, minus 2 times 18, minus 3 times 12, and minus 4 times 9. But as they also need to add up to give us a positive 9, minus 3 and 12 are the numbers we're going to use. So next we rewrite the expression and replace the plus 9x with minus 3x plus 12x. Then the greatest common factor for the first two terms is x, and to get 2x squared minus 3x, we'd have to multiply it by 2x minus 3. And the greatest common factor for the second two terms is 6, and to get 12x minus 18, we'd have to multiply that by 2x minus 3. And we know we're doing it correctly so far because we have two brackets the same. So the first bracket of our solution is 2x minus 3. And as you can see, we've multiplied that bracket by x and by positive 6. So the second bracket is x plus 6. And in this expression, we have a leading coefficient of 2 and a constant of 27. So we start by multiplying 2 by 27, which gives us 54. Then we need to find two negative numbers that multiply together to give us a positive 54 because they also need to add up to give us minus 15. So the two negative numbers we could use would be minus 1 minus 54, minus 2 minus 27, minus 3 and minus 18, or minus 6 and minus 9. And I'm going to stop there because minus 6 and minus 9 add up to give us minus 15. So these are the numbers we're going to use. So then we can rewrite the expression and replace the minus 15x with minus 6x minus 9x. And then find the greatest common factor for the first two terms, which is 2x. And to get the 2x squared minus 6x, we need to multiply that by x minus 3. And the greatest common factor for the second two terms is 9. And to get minus 9x plus 27, we need to multiply that by x minus 3, because we have a minus outside the bracket again. And because these two brackets x minus 3 are the same, we know that that is the first bracket of our solution. And as it's multiplied in the line above by 2x and by minus 9, our second bracket is 2x minus 9. Well, that's it for this video, and as always, thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you feel you're getting a bit more confident at these now. I am going to do a few more videos on this. If you could hit like and subscribe, that would be great, and I hope to see you soon.